Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Echo. Welcome back today to a full breakdown video for the brand new Minecraft Console Edition minigame. If you missed my video earlier on, tomorrow is the introduction of the third Minecraft Console Edition minigame. This is an ELYTRA race minigame known as Glide. Now this is a very important minigame and I'll explain everything you need to know in this video. So basically I received a lot of comments, a lot of questions and a lot of feedback on my last video. A lot of people are really excited about this, which is awesome because you guys can join me on stream tomorrow in testing this out. Some people are a little bit skeptical. They're not really good with the ELYTRA, but they're gonna give it a try. And some people were really disappointed, mainly because they wanted a different minigame. But guys, let me tell you, another Minecraft Console Edition minigame is coming over the next couple of months. Trust me, I know this. So basically, this is a very important minigame because it has been confirmed by 4J that this minigame is going to feature 16 players. So this is the step in the right direction of a bigger multiplayer, and I have the information in black and white text. So as you guys can see here, posted on minecraft.net, it says, beat the clock in the time attack mode using thermal drafts or speed boosters to your advantage, or go for points in score attack by hitting all the hoops. Careful study may reveal sneaky shortcuts to refine your runs, so keep your eyes peeled. You can choose to beat your personal best in solo play, pit your wing skills against other players online, or, and listen carefully, on Xbox One and PS4, take a swing at the new Glide leaderboards. This update also boosts the number of PS4 and Xbox One players possible in both Glide and Battle, up to 16. And all platforms get a spacious lobby too. So basically, to explain to you what it says there, coming only to Xbox One and PS4 is going to be a leaderboard system, which is going to make this super competitive and so much fun. They're also bringing 16 players to Xbox One and PlayStation 4 only. Unfortunately, if you own a PS3, a 360, a Wii U, or a PS Vita, these versions will not have 16 players. So I'm sorry, but basically all players will have a spacious, big lobby too. So the lobby is going to be changing, which I think is going to be fantastic. And here's a picture right here of 16 players in one game. This is going to be absolute chaos, but it's going to be so much fun. Now what I've done is I've kind of narrowed down a couple of pictures to focus on specific things in each picture. Looking at this one here, this explains a couple of things. So at the top we've got 2.82, which I'm guessing is going to be the time at the top because that looks like a stopwatch. Now the next one is, I'm pretty sure your speed of how fast you're going by the looks of things, because you can see the dial in the middle. It's kind of on the left hand side, it's red, and obviously if you're going faster, it's gonna be, well, on the right hand side. But at the bottom, this is a little bit of a confusion here because that is an emerald and it has 0 next to it. So the conclusion I've come up with this specific image is that the emeralds are going to be what hoops you go through. So basically the more hoops you go through, the more points you're going to gain. But this is going to be a mini game that's going to be super competitive. Now something else I noticed as well is this, and this is at the bottom of a couple of screenshots. It looks like there's going to be more than one lap available. So on the right hand side you can see the finish line and it has 1/3. So to me it looks like it's going to be lap oriented, which means that you guys can decide to have 1, 2 or 3 laps, which means you can decide to have it a short race or a long race. But what threw me off is in the middle of this specific image it has 3 hearts. So to me they're going to be lifelines, meaning that you have 3 chances. For example, if you crash into lava, or you crash into fire, or you simply crash altogether, you're going to lose a life. That's how I'm kind of concluding it. Now you'll see that on this image it has different lines going through the race. So for example, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different lines, and to me they're going to be your checkpoints. So if you get to a point in the map that's really hard, then you're going to go back to that specific checkpoint, which I think is so much fun. It saves you going back to the start, and it means that you can run and jump and continue boosting. So I thought that was fantastic. Something that you guys are really impressed about is this. As you guys can see in this image, this reminds me of Super Mario because they are boosts. I mean that when you go through them, you get a boost of speed. You'll also see here as well that you have a small boost. On this specific image though, you'll notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ways that you can go through, which means that If you guys want the speed, you can go to the left-hand side, or you can actually ignore it and try and take the shortcuts, which is it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun to play with you guys. Also, some of you may have noticed this one as well. So some of the things I noticed in the trailer is that we do have the speed boost, which I've just showed you. But in this image right here, it has like the boost up, which means it takes you up, which is kind of like a gush of wind. And I'm guessing there's going to be more of them as well. And you'll also see in this next one here, this is kind of, I don't know what this is. It's kind of like a particle effect. When you go through the hoop, you seem to gain particles, whether it be because you beat your score. I really couldn't tell you. You'll also see a couple more here, the speed boost, and of course, on this specific image that you can see now, it has 3 different variations, and I'm pretty sure this is for the time attack. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's 3 different hoops that you can go through. The one at the top is very, very small, so basically, the one at the bottom is a larger circle, then it gets smaller, then it gets even smaller. So depending on what type of course you are doing, you can opt to do the easy ones or the smaller ones. And I'm really competitive, so I'm not gonna stop at anything. I'm not gonna stop at anything. I'm gonna try and go for the best. And of course, it's gonna be so much fun to play with you guys because we're all gonna be beating each other's scores. And I'm so happy that there's a leaderboard system. Hopefully they introduce a leaderboard system for battle as well. Also posted on Minecraft.net was this, in quotation marks, we put the map into test with Microsoft test team, recalls David, and though the test team loved it straight away, we had some of the senior members at Microsoft complain that some of the shortcuts were actually impossible. So we sent over a video on how to do those shortcuts, and that's when the competition really started. We ended up leapfrogging each other with our best times, and that's what it's all about. It's all fun and games. It's all about the competitive side. I can already see it, guys. You going, hey Echo, I've already beat your score. And then me trying to beat your score. And it's just going to be going on and on and on. Just to explain to you how the game modes do work. Again, here it says, in the score attack mode, you get to choose between different routes marked by rings. The level of difficulty and point value indicated by their color and decrease in size. Green for easy, yellow for middle, and blue for hard. Which is what you guys see in that earlier picture. These routes all overlap, so you can get scores by switching between routes, says David. But if you want the challenge, you can also just go for the yellow or blue rings. They are much harder to get. You've got to be much more skilled in order to get them all. And I can already tell they're going to be hard things to do. And then last but not least, for the people who get confused, because it is free to download this minigame, it says here, the first DLC pack is going to be themed around beasts, says David. We have a Kraken theme level, which takes inspiration from Battle's Cove map. You burst out into a huge open area with 2 battling ships and a giant Kraken that you fly right up and over. It's a really great experience. Then we have an exciting galactical track that uses the Ice Spikes biome as inspiration. We have lots of Yetis running through the map and giant fossils for you to avoid and to fly through. And the final one uses the Chinese mythology pack. You'll be flying alongside dragons and around fantastic epic terrain of China. Keep your eyes on the skies for the free maps too, like the forthcoming temple-inspired track which sweeps through jungle canyons, mines, and archaeological dig sites. So basically, there's going to be a standard 1, 2, or 3 different maps that are going to be introduced. There's also going to be a DLC which you can purchase, but there's also going to be the introduction of free maps as well. So guys, there's a lot to take in. There's a lot to learn. There's going to be a live stream later on from the developers who are playing this themselves. But of course, you're all waiting for tomorrow. So expect a lot of streams, a lot of videos, and a lot of fun in tomorrow's video. Basically, to conclude this video, guys, this is the next level for Minecraft Console Edition. The bigger multiplayer for me is going to be the biggest change. Have a great day, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!